It just
Okay.
stopped.
What's
and then,
crazy is I was
it
sitting
was
here,
frozen.
and when they were doing the sand pouring, I turned it.
Michael,
and
it stopped. It stopped at the beginning of the singing. None of the sermons on.
Yeah, right.
Watch out if you don't.
Free man? Good man.
Number one?
Was steht dafür?
42nd annual Macy's. Hey, don't want to step hard, call them. Kan med deg? Skyline and the fireworks.
Even from New Jersey with the stuff.
Så det blir det sånne normal things that suger som vi har.
Ja.
No, they had actually pretty good fireworks. Lots of them will give you a national MC as the cut off so that we beat on to the black fight. And then the kitten made a few fireworks.
Oh, wat jullie er dan vast is de stad na. Kom maar gewoon en ik gewoon wat doen.
We're going to try to start this time out. Wie wir in sind und zu bist. So viel da ist, wo wir haben diese Party gemacht. Bachelor Party hat es never been able to go. Wir werden das Rennen. Well, what's the about the end? What's the ride?
They really want a speaker on both sides. They really want on both sides.
Hey, what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas, right? What if they national?
I am. I'm almost done.
Want me to lay more chairs down?
So as far as that, I don't know about that. I'm sound.
I'm so excited.
Did you all get like
Oh, and Nashville looks at Broadway Street.
did you all get
What did I need Broadway?
whatever like after it leaked out, like it leaked out onto my screen and it's just like darkening so bad.
About the dogs that I couldn't hear.
I forget what the voice said. It was so yeah, that's what they said. They always I have a hard time.
Just basketball.
Or use shades.
New Jersey? No, det blir inte. Nej. That's Jackson, New Jersey. That's dressing one dark. Oh, but I have to go tax the roller coaster about, and it's quite a boozy for roller coaster about. And it has wooden roller coaster about. Wooden roller coaster up.
Draait van 0,4 seconden.
We zijn er niet op naar die loosjaars. Dat daar dan moet passeren dat in Nick komt van boem net en dan waren het Ons hadden niet zeggen, Because do that they'll blow med den slunk what they hold on you. Right. No.
Dat is best de liefste wat ik kan je horizontal ging naar het post met
They Jesus dan zo short aan de polling moet eruit. En de polling moet wat zijn. Dat plus.
Tekst. Opdracht.
But it wouldn't roller coaster then. Nel toro di don't get fan. Ja. Så det är inte så att tackling så vi kan oss vara. Och vad det där kan inte gå på. What to do to feel? Running up and hollow. And the booze is the drop tower. What? The booze is the drop tower. Hey, wenn wir weer, dat weer zo'n lading die gewoon de lengste flying overstijgt. Dat is ook weer met een goed niet meer zijn. Flying more.
Kijk me geen Nakalia zijn.
Maar wie weer op die rollercoaster boven dan onze favorites nou?
Nou, bij hier gaan we leven mooie reden. Jullie maar wat laten we dan eigenlijk hier? Dan hebben we dan hebben we zeker ja dan nog iets van de
Because I think
How much do you talk
she stopped at this.
Okay, bye.
That's okay, but eyes on.
I mean, come on, that's not.
Some people get turned on by the same. Now I'm saying video? Let's sound that. Oh.
Is it what?
From the tallest building until here. Där har vi direkt så här.
Vi hade en länk i det många använder länk för att hålla samman tack för hög. Det är vi
He's not.
Yeah, I like it a lot on it.
Wow, what
Hello.
Hello. No.
Oh no.
Oh.
Your appetizer. Hi. Good to see you. There you go. This year
I don't think I was done with school yet. I think it was between 7 and 8. So I'm kind of thinking I would have been 14. I remember Jacob as probably, just from my estimation of my memory, I would say I would say Jacob might have been 5.
And then you wouldn't.
That would have been 2000.
2001.
I think that's a little too late because it was 2001. We already were. He was probably 3. I remember his amount of bounce on the floor.
Stop popcorn and chips.
It was 209. Wait. No, wait. Okay, so wait. I got the order wrong. Wilma, Jacob. Mariana was a baby.
Then call when you're
99 would be. It was summertime.
So it was probably the summer of '98.
Yeah.
Didn't you come like in the spring?
Yeah.
Yeah, no wonder Jacob doesn't remember you.
I had stayed with them for like 2 weeks or so. Several weeks. I don't know, it was more than 2 weeks.
He was a small boy.
Mix and match. Mix and match.
I know, in your time, you tried to.
Yeah, well, see if we do business, I will see.
Okay. Oh, wow. Is that thing doing sound?
Huh?
Does that do sound?
Yeah.
I can hear you if you're calling.
All of us were in Africa together. They were there in Singapore around 4 years ago. When I went back, John was
You know where they're walking in from?
I'm not sure, but it's like looking perfectly fine now. I'm going for 20 minutes already.
The voices.
Yeah, now if you go on the live thing, you can see it. It's,
Next time.
Backfire. On a backfire. Not a train with it? That's what the train with it. There we go. Hey, Peter's back.
Wash your camera best.
Das ist ein gut Ding, es ist Dann magst du den.
It's just live, yeah. YouTube. Lekin çalışıyor. 14 left watching that now. Asheville lost 50. Right at here was 50.
When you go to see Faith in Mexico, you will see Richard. He lives very close by. Go back over there. It might be close.
İyi ver şimdi. You can't see me right now.
Over there, look down towards Asheville High School. We had gone up earlier to the parking lot there by Applebee's. And had a pretty good seat. It was pretty crowded. Yeah. Is there other displays besides that?
I mean, anything that's probably
They don't all do it at the same time. Right. Adamstown had a big one.
I'm saying busy with construction mostly. Well, I guess it's been happening now pretty much. I also drive a delivery truck. So I thought that would be a neat thing to do when you're up to instead of celebrating. I see Faith is glad to be here. Develop a relationship. Was nice for a while, but
Who's a popcorn? I'm always like,
30 seconds.
I know.
But I understand they're on the clock, so they feel obligated to do that. So it's hard to have a good conversation. So I ended up construction. I have plenty to do, like loading deck, this lady, yeah, so I let him know on Friday, a week ago, and then, yeah, I told him it doesn't have to be right away, but whatever.
Let me see.
If they can find somewhere else. Anyway, so on Monday, I ended up
Right now, that's what's on.
almost at the end of my run. I ended up wrecking the truck. Yeah. So I ran into a farm truck that had a big water tank. It flipped over the ditch. My truck was yeah, so I feel really blessed that no one got hurt when she did. Got bumped up in my front. Yeah. Long shower. Last out my eyes. You still farming? Okay.
Schon, dass wir das anstellen.
Min hand är på gång på att det är färdigt fast.
That's what like me was. Feels focusing. Right up next to it. I swear, the two bases.
Ja, det flaggar. Ready for life.
Much make sure thumbs up. What I'm doing, passion.
You know what a random is? No. Not sure what it is.
Okay.
Then flooding. Yeah. Randall, yeah.
I remember looking forward to 10 days in June. I was on my ear everybody's like, nobody can laugh right now.
He said, I'll just hang out, whatever, till we get around.
No, a year younger.
Where are they going to be coming
Wat ben je gewoon terugkomt?
I really like audio games.
Maar ik nou denk dat het een drink die je was. Dit zijn de meer helemaal trainen met zo'n doen dat kan.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I did.
Ja, dan weer erbij.
Maar we gaan het wel gaan hier. Ik leg op Janik dat was opvallen.
So, can you see? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you're actually ordering. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I thought I think you were first. I think they did
Legends Wings.
كان في الفوارة بروات البنجان ورا
Even like for food for the food like.
Yep. It was like every Monday, if we do not get delivered, it's always like Monday. Okay.
Is that me?
Okay.
$10
Yep, I know. Right, the worst part. Yep. Nothing I have Great. You guys have quite a bit of interaction with customers.
Brood is probably not the best translation, but that sounds cool.
That's
So we need water hunting.
Are most of your projects a day long or?
That'd be not nice to keep right here and sit there.
Okay. Good idea. Great. Yep. Yep.
I think they're pricing.
The things that work, like embroidery and
That's not so. It looks like we'll build on it for tonight.
okay. Yeah.
All right, see you.
Maybe I just haven't been working on cars for a long time. I'm going I felt like I didn't get anything done. But now I'm also getting used to working by myself. I have one boy that helps me. Yeah, like being going to day, my brother. Look where I accomplished today. Right. Yeah. He's like, either take some drinks or I'll go to the bathroom so I have drinks and let me stay home.
Katura, can't you move it? They're coming. Can you move? Because they're coming.
Well, yeah, they're way out yonder yet, but we're trying to get a the candles on. You know, lit the like.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, thank
Family pictures.
Well, don't mention that.
I'm not listening to
Mike, it's not through.
Bu George's so
Yeah.
it's a music. Du musst das Intro.
Ja, das Music ist ein Spiel gerade now.
Nee, tschüss.
Dragon
A
Dress.
little bit. Man kann halt noch was singen.
Ja, die Couch nehmen wir alle aussehen. Okay, das soll er.
Okay, nibble boost, so kannst du rein. Kannst du rein. Kannst du rein. Yeah, that might be just right on the other side.
Aaron, are you telling them to come over?
You may be with Melanie, but you have to stay right there.
I thought they might be coming because I saw them. Yeah, anytime.
So yun,
because it was so hot, because you kept saying things get nuts, and it never missed. That's almost nice and cool on the shop. Over there, it kept saying it's getting hot.
Did you check it recently? Did you check it recently?
No, I don't have the link.
Oh, well, if you just type Gilbert and Facebook on YouTube, it should come up.
Because it's it says
Kind of Gilbert in the face for that.
Gilbert.
Very good. Well, thank you for your patience. I think we're ready to eat now. So, Gilbert and Kate are back. I don't know where they went, but they're back. So, I'll ask everyone to stand to their feet if it's convenient, and we'll thank for the food. Thank you, Lord, for this day that you are giving us, and we can again see your faithfulness. We can experience your presence and your peace. Thank you for everyone that came to make this special, and I pray that you would bless Gilbert and Faith as they represent Christ on the church. Bless them and be with them. And thank you also for providing for food. So you would bless the ones that have prepared them. Bless everyone that's joining us here. Very good. Well, we'll give the bridal table their chance to serve themselves, and after that, families with kids are welcome to serve themselves over here. The line is it's going to be 4 lines, and we're going to start on the far end where the flowers are, where the silverware and so get yourselves at home, and as soon as the families with kids are done serving themselves, everyone else is welcome to serve themselves. 4 lines are too long for everyone with their food, so enjoy.
Is this a video?
That's last time. Katrina girl.
Katrina, did you know you're on video? Some people want to act the way they do. We were just doing stuff. Did you see that? The woman back here?
For a long time.
That's why. And I'm the boss, right?
Let's go.
Just too tired to learn
Mama.
It's looking right.
Yeah? Du bist ju stramm.
That's what.
Oh, I know your name. Yeah.
When you were finishing up, I think.
You're in a cross.
In a cross, right.
Yeah, you spent the night there.
Right.
Families and kids. Go ahead.
Jennifer, I'm sorry. Yes, now I remember. Yes. No, you weren't. Okay.
That's why we had bet. No.
But that's when you had met.
Really good. I know.
Thank you. So how's life in Pennsylvania?
Okay, yes. We were pretty burned out there, so I'm going it took us a while to get our feet under us.
Yeah. Great.
Still don't know where God wants us or what we're supposed to be doing, but
Great.
we're here for now.
Yeah. Yep.
Can't complain. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Michael, thanks. Because you can't see the They asked me again, Christian, when that's talk video.
Yeah, underneath the window.
Oh, just kidding.
Kansas is
I kind of, I'm so much a young guy. That's the part I couldn't understand, and that's okay.
Right.
I come to peace with that. Got a lot of time.
Great.
But I understand the physical why. Because through the process of
I with anybody as long as she's
figured out
gets
some of the
something she
these are primary personality and natural things that God gives each of us. And I feel like that every different way outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it was always everything. Just driving me. I don't like that.
She's so happy to go running out of her mess.
You know,
Great. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Everything was an effort basically.
Great.
Outside of my natural
Yep.
the administration, everything. But it took me a while to figure it out.
Great. Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, yeah, I have kind of figured out that side of things. Okay, moving forward now, I know some situations that things wouldn't really come out.
Great. Yep.
She had a Zoom.
And I'm sure there's lots of other opportunities
She had a
that perfect.
Yeah, and so you're going to make. I don't know.
Great. Yep.
But for now, apparently he wants to hear because he hasn't moved his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm remembering you guys. You were there at that one together where you went back married.
Great. Just like a month after we got married.
Right away. Now
Yeah.
I'm remembering that now. Yeah. And I met your parents. Can't remember their names right now. I'm sorry. Yeah. They came downstairs. We ended up sitting across from the house.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't remember. Yeah. I don't remember.
Or maybe it was the beginning or end of the visitors group, maybe too.
Okay, everybody's welcome and now consider themselves well.
Which one do you guys know?
Mount Wubu. It's just north of Monticelli.
On the Catania River.
Right. Yep, just across the river. One of the rivers there.
No, the bigger one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're slightly closer to Gucci?
No, we'd be closer to Catania than Gushigu, but we're about directly halfway between Bintani and Gushigu. We were just like 2 miles from Monticelli. Now maybe on your team, maybe there wasn't anyone even in Monticelli. Okay.
Who else was up there?
Carlin and James was up there on the team before us.
Okay, yeah.
And that's where I went as a set oneer.
Okay.
And then Mike and Elijah Lloyd, Mike LaFont were in Monticelli this last time with us. Like, we had actually interacted with them quite a bit. We had the same ministry building.
I was was down in Seattle.
Okay.
When I was there.
Tour. Yeah.
They called it the
Okay, it was before Central. Yeah.
so where but I did get up there a couple of times.
Yeah.
There was no reason to stop and walk around.
Right. There was no church there.
I did a little bit of survey up there with Smoke Gray right before we left.
Okay.
And so we would have surveyed some of that area, and gave a report back to the manual about what really what we wanted or obscure, some of that. I don't remember if we made it as far as man.
You probably did. You probably went out to like
we went out to
that would be like where our evangelist is from. That's the strongest church in our area. Okay.
It could be on back, we went through so many of them. I don't know what it is. I know we went through the area where east of Boucherville.
Okay, like, where Preston's were in, like Manya.
Okay. I know we did that area a little bit further north.
Okay.
But how much further north?
Yeah.
I don't remember if we would have gotten it.
Right, and we were sort of like right on the line between the Gushigu district and the Katanic district.
You were on the north side of the big river?
We are.
Then I don't think we were together.
Yeah. And there was actually no church in our village. No charity Bible church. Only back in. We sort of went on both sides of that big river.
Okay.
Now I call it a big river, but I think there's a bigger one even further north.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah.
So you gotta have some.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
We had originally, when we were back in originally we were going to be in how to go overseas.
Okay.
That's the bigger river. It sweeps down as it moves west. It also gets sucked in.
Yep. Then you have to go out.
Right. Where, I don't know if you follow the history there. John and Sarah Nolt would have been back there during the school time.
Yep.
In that generation.
Right.
Long story short, that's the initial target. So, a day's motor drive over here anyway.
Yeah. We're also even talking about the possibility of us going overseas.
I was going to say, did you go to the west at all there?
We never.
Through the bush, it wouldn't have been that. 20 miles?
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
We went north out of Gushigu. Like the eastern corridor sort of turns east and goes north. And we just went straight north one time. And it was towards evening that we got out in the bush. We were barely lost. And we could sort of tell whether we were in the Kakoma area or the Goomba area. We get to the village, we greet them in Kakoma, and if anyone understood us, we knew that we're getting close to home. But yeah, I find adventure a lot of fun. So
you can sit down, but I'll take
back. I just decided to sit down.
You just took my spot.
Some of the Lutheran church people, and they had like an ordination out a couple miles. I wouldn't say it was, probably more than 10 miles.
From Weston's time, they did quite a bit with the Lutheran.
Okay. Yeah.
We would have known some of the Lutheran missionaries.
Okay. Yeah.
I never got to meet any of them.
Well, yeah, in our village, the Lutheran church had sort of died. And then about the time we got there, a couple people from surrounding villages started trying to do like a mission and actually sort of revive the church there. I'm not sure how much was, let's say, church stealing and how much was evangelism, but I like the idea of Christ Church being united, and John 17 just really became dear to me with our time there, and realizing the world needs to see a united church in order for them to be able that job. I mean, that's the way it's trained.
Yeah, that's been, I would say my kind of job. I had already been thinking of things, but I was kind of that more enveloping in my mind.
Yeah. So what are you doing for work now?
I am working.
Okay. Yes. They do like plastic furniture. I don't know them very well, but I know Paul. He was working
Paul
there.
and Wayne, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Yep. Yeah, heavy duty outdoor glider rockers, gliders, rockers.
Is it strictly plowing?
Yeah, it's not the thermoplastic molded
Right, yeah. Like the recycling. Is it recycling or?
Yeah, that is the standard conception. So if you think that way, that's the type of material. Yeah,
Right.
it's actually not.
Okay.
I think the black has like 1% recycling. The other color is because the color has it's disintegrated.
Okay. Yeah.
And so when you cut through it, it has to be the same color, the same consistency all the way through, and you make it hard.
Right.
And then you cut it more.
Yep.
The end has to look the same in the middle and the end.
Right, so you can just sand it off and it's finished.
Right, we actually don't do much sanding. Most of ours is, we get the thicknesses that we want, and then we cotton it out.
Okay. Yep.
We have done some sanding here and there. Most of the time, it's
Yep.
most of the time. But yeah, same
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. When I think about a business like that, and I think about Lancaster County, it seems like there's way too much competition in something like that.
To a certain degree, you're right.
Maybe if you specialize in one certain thing, or
Right. So there's not many that are as fine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the Adirondack style and park benches and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
A lot of that. There's not many that are as fine. What I consider to be a more fine style. Yep. That's it. That's what her brother does. I work with him. Both of them. Yep.
But yeah, I can see how that's very
They stand out.
special.
There is a couple of others that are close, but they have, there's a big enough market that they have.
And you guys probably ship pretty far.
All up and down the Eastern Seaboard.
Where in the world did that happen?
We've had some one-offs where...
Oh, yeah, it's down there. I gotta go grab myself some water.
I think if there's one or two, they can drop shit. But most times people are coming in with dealers, they're coming in with
Gonna prosecute you.
You don't specialize in yourself.
Not only with huh? Yeah. And I think
That chair.
Yeah. Right. So does Tim's dad, I forget his name, does he handle all the office work, or does he have?
oh, these both of them get them looking on the boat.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it's a family business.
Yeah.
Okay, come. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go get in line so I'm ready to video here after a bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Puścicie negatives z punchką trzymał. After everyone serves dessert, like after everyone's sitting down with their dessert, that could still be a lot.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Is this working now?
Yeah. It's working fine.
That's how many people are watching?
Yeah, 15. Earlier it was 50, like right at the beginning of the wedding.
I really sent the link out.
But what it was is I
No,
had
it's
to
not
like
really.
totally restart it because it was so salty, man. It wouldn't flip it over. And so I had to create a
Is it
new
your
title.
phone or whose is it?
Huh?
Whose phone is that?
It's Aaron's phone. Yeah. But I think it was because it was too hot that it was messing up. Because it kept on saying something about it's getting too warm. But here, it never messed up because it's here in the shade.
That's very good.
Well, public to learn which anybody can see.
I wonder if there's other people watching.
There's some kind of weird god. It said his name. I think he's some thumbs. He's like around.
And you and date much on you
A lot of people saw who you were, right?
Yeah.
I
Is it Cornelius or not?
No.
Okay, I thought there must be one between them. I'm forgetting.
Michael.
Michael. Okay. Is Cornelius around?
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't see him.
Whoops.
Abner, are you involved in the language industry? Okay. Not anymore. Okay.
I tried to ask you. Before we were married,
So, are you involved in something else? Other types of outreach at the moment?
I specifically felt more
Okay, yep.
And so
internally, kind of.
I realized I could go.
Yep.
I guess.
And also, I felt
Right.
that's correct.
Well, there's a big need there. I know that.
We take it.
So the burgers they get bigger than the
Right. I remember correctly. Yep. Call in. Yeah.
big sandwich wrap. Daddy, help me here.
Just like
may have been three.
just
Almost always That's and I remember Wilma as well. You do? How about that? You remember that picture?
I just remember, I don't remember what that was. I don't either. I just remember that.
But what I remember is that feed truck got stuck. So we went up the hill to the bank line there, and then to the right was kind of another shed over there, correct? Then there was the garden was right over, almost in between there on the right side. Like behind, so kind of behind we used to do the grain. The garden was right behind everything. On the other end, that kind of opened up into that area of towards the barn. But it was a little higher elevation than the one, right? Okay. Sort of making the move official there. So the feed truck had gone up to the back, and then back up to the... Then I wanted to turn around, and he kind of was facing the garden. He drove a little too far that direction, and the wheel got stuck. Anyway, and I think his dad tried to give him a little tug with the tractor. Didn't. So then we went to get horses. On the second try, the horse was like pulled in and pulled him out. But when you had seen it the first time, and you didn't say anything to me at that point, but then after he was pulled out, you said, yeah, I saw the horses, and I saw how big that truck was, and I said, I'm going to pray, because I don't know what he's doing. Something of that nature. So you went out there and prayed out by the rain popping. And you said you're sure that's why they got it. Because they failed the first time. So yeah.
Feel free to get seconds, not more, get seconds if you want some. We're going to take the food in a little while, so if you want seconds, help yourself. And then there's going to be some dessert, so I'll give you a few calories because then no one will go for seconds. Yeah, just feel free if you want seconds, you can
What do you guys eat?
We counted about a half hour paid fellowship.
Can I have it? Never mind.
We lived in there. We went up there.
I'm gonna put. No, I can't.
Let's see. We're not ready.
I'm trying to get a good picture.
We left the night. That same point, paid
We went to Calvary. That's the one we don't. So, yeah, I'm on that one. I'm very upset too. We do a lot of We started out renting it and we were going to trade fixing it up for some of the rent. And then like building and construction started picking up. And it ended up being better than the buy. Feel pressure to work there part-time. It's just we really wanted to be in town so we have opportunities to reach out to people. There's a lot of I'm not sure if I even know what occupation you have. Okay. Pretty famous. Pretty famous. Yeah. Yeah.
If he said you to stay by the tree.
Most ideally, if we have a new person that wait about it. So, but even if someone has a deck that's
I know says on pretty campus here.
It's the kind of thing that
Thanks for children. She's seen me and look at his car. The children. And she had her swan singers in the park. I'll see you. Christ children.
One of the largest jobs.
Yeah, I can show you that.
Great. Great. How would your trip be discount compared to? Around here,
Would you like to go get some dessert? What is it? Over there, head for dessert. Would you like to go get me some dessert? Would you like to go get me some dessert? Would you like to go get me some dessert?
Because I'm not comfortable.
Not really. But then for opening mic, I'm turning it.
Did you get one view of it?
They brought it over here, so I expect they didn't know.
We were
That
Yeah, we get a pretty large scale here.
Where'd you take it?
Well, I think waiting until they're
Yeah, the pretty flowers up there.
Ah, black man.
I gotta sell heights. The heights are
But they have a sign that says no. Yeah, in case you didn't know that, everything's in
Hey, Paul. Paul, that'll be on my phone.
See if somebody's telling a story, make it like that, you know, it's a visual story. So this is what like, it's like a fish, it's like, tied his hands together, it's like, tell us, this is between your eyes.
Sind some shoes. Some shoes.
That's, yeah.
Is this thing in a video right now? Are you taking a video of the whole thing?
Yes, live stream. Yeah.
Shouldn't walk in front of it then?
What? It's not that big a deal if you did. I know, like me. Yeah, it's just a darn thing that's people
No offense to Valley Life.
Right here?
Okay, who's ready for some iced coffee and cheesecake? I think most of you are ready for some iced coffee. So go ahead, right down there by the table where we go our appetizers. We'll ask that you make a single line, just one line, and they'll serve you some iced coffee and cheesecake. And then you're welcome to come back. And right after that, we'll have open mic, fried Vicky. And then, so if anyone wants to prepare something for that, we'll give you a chance to share something with Gilbert and Kate and the rest of us. So go ahead and get your iced coffee and cheesecake.
That's like downstairs. We would never put that, but I
You got a while to go yet.
What we can do
Couple of
Hast du wel dat terugzet? Alleen op online kan die like du stehst da think what.
Wo? Oh, ich hab nicht gewusst.
Du warst nicht am Braun.
There are some people that like to come in.
Good wedding luster.
I do like this.
It's doing this day right outside. Si Gaston somewhere in the rehearsal shots of their games do that. And she decided, well, since this American artist might also should wear American made. Everybody it's just so mixed.
I went down to that showing one time, and everybody was like, you know, out and about, you know, nice, about to be there.
They put it in the ice coffee.
That was one of my
John, iwan ko ka ba? I was eating. Why did you do it over here? Time. Just to let you know, you can bend these straws like that. Oh, okay. Hmm? Yep. I ate one chicken fajita, and I ate one cheesecake, and I drank a whole cup. No, and I drank a cup full of iced coffee and a cup full of punch, and I'm good to go the rest of the day. So supper time. Yeah, do you have any punch? Would you like some more? There's that punch. Why? Oh. Shot. Did you see the Yo! Like this, man. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, everything he just, yeah, they did like inspections, they all,
and the guy's like,
barely.
He's walking with them. There was a cage in there, and he heard something inside. Looked at the something inside. So he goes and knocks on the outside. Knocked on the inside. He's like, when he goes and knocks on the outside, heard something on the inside. And then the guy came in and he's like, get to work, get to work. Starting the door. Then the guy, and he was there smoking. And he saw him box and his eyes got big.
Of course not, I wouldn't hear that.
All of a sudden, pride the bars of the guy goes over and looks at the boombox
Just as the boss came in, and the boss was, he thought it was one of the soldiers. It's Mexico. And they both tried to go out the door at the same time, stuck in between the car, and so they were like stuck there on their head.
I just worked it out. The back of the head.
Yeah. He got stuck between
But then,
he got stuck. They got stuck between the door. They were there trying to go somebody, and they went flipping over the tree.
oh, I think I
That's funny.
Oh man, it's crazy.
I forgot.
What? You're talking
It was hilarious, yeah. And then the guy's like, get this off my head. And then he's like, oh, he rubbed his head a little bit and jumped up and he saw the guy's business. He freaked out and it got stuck in it. Couldn't get him, and all of a sudden,
Just on the swinging knob board, you went.
right in the beginning of that the Three Stooges were sitting on the bench. They're at a store or something, and the guy went and ran. The guy there ahead of him dropped the bench. So they were like sleeping with their legs over top of each other. And while they're sleeping, they drop the bench. And the Three Stooges are the guys pulled his legs out. He's like, cramps. And then he woke up the other. He's
He's right.
Even though I mean that tax I know what to do.
Oh yeah, what?
You can have it back.
Okay.
Even if you want to know the
Sweet. But this is like like right up your chest. Yeah, that's the bumblebee dress. Right sometimes it's down when it's like that. That's literally so small you can hide. Yeah, that would still be good. Bumblebee.
Portuguese.
I would never guess that's what it said.
Arabic.
Whoa.
And he said,
I never said where it's what it's where. Oh, this trash.
languages are somewhat similar. And they say once you learn more than one language, it's easy to learn
Now you're messing me up.
Indonesia, I think they have way easier time learning
John!
Indonesian than Virginia.
Oh, Kenzie? Kenzie really he sees a phone and they're
So it's like,
yeah.
for him, he can learn a language just like that.
like say Thomas or Anne or something, and then
Something fell out. And Leon was, so they did a thank you. They did it with Grace.
I know. I know my mom. She even finished filming me last
Isaac! Nick! When he gets see Scott
So if stuck last minute, hence he's got on
No, mine will Yep.
Are you live streaming it? They can hear what I'm saying.
It's big.
I'm curious if you
I don't know what that GNF stands for.
That what? It stands for whatever.
Live streaming. Cut the live stream.
Why?
he just cut it.
Oh, that was epic. That was epic. That's great.
Okay, yep.
You get a fine penalty.
I think I'm gonna wedding if I get married because if you have a wedding in the winter, it's cold. If you have a wedding in the summer, it's cold. And if you have a wedding in the winter, it's cold. And I mean in the fall time. No way. I said when our teacher was with her go grab it.
Take a view around.
Okay, we're gonna start now with the open mic. So I hope some of you have something prepared, and we are gonna sing a song in Spanish. Just gonna translate a little bit for you all. It says, si confiamos en Dios y escuchamos su voz. If we trust in God and we listen to His voice. And then it says, well, it's the whole song, but then just to wrap it up, it says, no hay peligro de fallar y no hay nada que temer si dejamos que nos guíe Él. There is nothing to fear if we trust Him. So that's what the song is about. God is faithful, and if we trust Him, He will guide us. So I'm going to ask Sartemio and his wife, and me and my wife, Gilbert's siblings. We're going to sing a song for them, and after that, the mic is going to be available if someone wants to share something. Can everyone hear us back there? And yeah, you're good? Very good. Escuchamos su voz, no habrá barreras, no podamos derribar, si caminamos con Jehová, si conmigo y con Jehová. Dejemos que nuestro Señor nos guíe. Dejemos que nuestro Señor confirme todo, que lo haga a su modo y que nos permita ver más allá de nuestros ojos lo que somos ha hecho en nuestras vidas. De cuántas almas por el mundo van perdidas, el peligro de fallar, y no hay nada que temer si dejamos que nos guíe. encontramos su voz, no habrá barreras que no podamos derribar si caminamos con Jehová y contigo y conmigo. So again, the song says, if we trust in Him, there's no fear to go wrong because He's going to lead us. In Proverbs 3 it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy path. So I want to encourage Gilbert and Faith to keep doing that. I believe they have done that before, but keep it up. And so thankful for what God is doing in your life. We appreciate you, and we are thankful that God is being honored in your lives. So I'm going to leave the mic here open. If someone would like to share something, please feel free. I think it's going to be short because it's out in the sun. So I imagine no one's going to be out here a whole hour, but please feel free to come out and share whatever you want. Relatives of the French, in any language, if you want to do it in Dutch and Flotich, just feel free. In German, that way we might understand each other some, the ones that speak Dutch. And so yeah, just feel free. Maybe the parents also, I don't know if the parents prepared anything. Any of the friends, relatives, just feel free. Maybe we'll have to move the mic into the shade, eh? That way it would be a bit easier. Okay, so can everyone hear us back there? Yeah? Okay, very good. Go ahead.
Okay. I have good memories of years with you, and special times we spent together. Were a blessing to my heart, and just times of talking here and there, or making a point to talk maybe, or different things. I'm thankful that I've been able to have you as a part of my life, and going to the same church with you for a while. I just want to bless you as you enter into marriage, and thank you for being I'm going to call it a comfortable friend. That I could be comfortable around, and felt like you didn't put on any fronts yourself, and you didn't want me to either, I guess. So yeah, thank you.
Wow, where to start? I don't know. I think Faith was my closest sister, if you can have that. We did a lot of things together, and yeah, we traveled the world together. That's something, yeah, had to change after she started dating. I really enjoyed our trip to Faith that we did together. I know we went through a lot of sometimes very unexpected challenges, some of our adventures. But yeah, I'm always going to have good memories of our time together. And yeah, as sisters, we've had good times, we had crazy times, and we're gonna miss you really a lot. Yeah, Gilbert, I guess I have to bring the beauty back to Pennsylvania sometimes because you are supposed to keep Pennsylvania beautiful. So, yeah, we'll look forward to your visits whenever you come. And yeah, you're a very great couple. I think you complement each other very, very well. So God bless you and your marriage. Well, Faith, your day has finally come. Congratulations to both of you, and welcome to the family, Gilbert. We're excited to have you as a part of it. Faith and I have, of course, had many years together. Little times when we were young that we didn't always get along. But we have learned how to work together, and we've become very close, and I would say especially in this last year and a half. In January of 2017, Faith and I went to Greece for 3 months together, and we went through some interesting things in getting to know how to relate to each other on a new level that we hadn't before. But I look back at that now and I realize it was so good. It made us get very close as sisters. And I'm so thankful for that time, and I'm going to miss you tremendously. You were the first sister that actually I got to travel overseas with, and so that was really special. And yeah. I'm forgetting what else it was. Someone else, yeah, I might think of it. Well, Faith and Gilbert, I am so excited for you too. Yeah, really excited to have you in the family, Gilbert. It's been really good getting to know you a little bit, at least, on your trips up to Pennsylvania. Yeah, definitely welcome to the family, and we're excited to have you. And Faith, we will miss you very, very much. You've always been an amazing sister, and yeah, we have lots of really good memories. I always enjoyed sharing a room with you, and yeah, we've had some really, really good times. So yeah, you guys will have to come back to visit us. Don't forget about us. And if you do, Faith, remember one thing, that you do look good to me. This is the other thing I was going to say. Faith used to always say she's going to make it super hard for the guy that comes along for her. Like, she's not going to let him know that she likes him at all. She's going to make him prove it. And I think she really did that because she had Gilbert in great question what her answer would be if he'd ask. Well, Faith, I'm really happy for you. Thanks so much for your friendship. You've been a really amazing friend, and I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so excited for you too. Faith, you're all dressed in white and married. And Faith and I have been best friends since we were 13, I guess. And you've just been such a gift in my life. It's been really fun the last little while. Walking through a lot of the same stuff together. Getting married like 2 months apart, and it's just been amazing having you as that close friend that I can share my heart with and share anything with. And I know that you're always gonna be there, gonna understand, even when I don't understand myself and we don't understand ourselves. But yeah, you've just been such a blessing in my life, and I'm gonna miss you so much. I hope Gilbert brings you around often.
Well, we are very happy we could make it here for Gilbert's wedding. He spent a couple of months with us, so it was good to get to know him a little better. And I'm sure hope that we would have been able to come here, so we wish him God's blessings, and now he can come and spend time with his wife together at our place. House is empty. We had 4 girls and 2 boys, and when the youngest was left with us, then the people teased us and said to her that she was the old folk keeper, but she didn't last very long. She got married soon after that too, so now we're by ourselves. So we have lots of room, and we're like visitors whenever they come. Very welcome to come to our place. Yeah, may God bless you.
When Gilbert was 5 years old, I think it was before he went to school or right at the beginning when he started to go to school, and I noticed that he was very thoughtful or very in deep thought and getting depressed, and so I took him by the hand and we walked across the cornfield. Just started to come up, and we walked across it and talked some together. And with each step, it seemed that he became lighter, he became more joyful. And a year ago, it happened again. I saw that he was going through a hard time. He was going through a situation, and he felt let down by people. And he questioned, can I trust people? So we had a talk together, and I told him that the thing is not if we can trust people. People are not trustworthy, but we can trust God. And if we trust God, then through that we trust people that have the Lord in their hearts. And I encouraged him to look up to God, and that nobody that puts his trust in God will be ashamed, because God is faithful. And it didn't take very long, and he sent us a picture where it says God is faithful, and somehow I knew that it was a double meaning. God really showed his faithfulness through faith in this case. When he put his trust in God, God worked it out very beautifully. And so it may happen again. I don't know. Now, if you move away from this beautiful country and happy people, maybe you will be the one that needs somebody to take your hand. But Gilbert, I just see in a special way that you are the right partner for him, the right helpmeet, and we're very thankful to have you in our family now. We just wish you, or we want to say that you're very welcome to the Reimer family. May God bless you.
Well, I was blessed to be on the same Set 1 team in Ghana, West Africa as Faith. Actually, Matthew and I both were. And we became very close during that time, and it was really special to get to know each other. And yeah, Faith, you were a very good friend to me on Set 1, and ever since then, we used to talk on the phone sometimes. for to have long conversations once we got started. And yeah, on set one, we were in the same prayer group a couple of times. So 2 months of praying together really gets you close to somebody. And we got to share what each other was going through and learning in that training program. It was really special. And so I know you have such a heart for God that I'm sure your husband does too, and I'm really excited to see where both of you go and what you do for the Lord. And yeah, God bless you both.
Well, I'm very happy to have a married sister, my first married sister. And I waited a long time for a married sister, by the way. I mean, it's been 10 years now, so. But yeah, I want to just, first of all, welcome Gilbert to our family. And yeah, I guess you're getting to know the Lambright family. In our family, we have fun together, and we enjoy one another. But yeah, I just wanted to bless you, Faith, and I have very many special memories of you helping out when we had babies, and yeah, just many good conversations together, heart-to-heart conversations, and that's what I really, really appreciate, and I'm sure you're going to share your heart with Gilbert now. But I think we'll share some together too, but I'm sure that he'll have more of the focus now, which is right. So yeah, I just want to bless you and thank you for all you've done to help us. Because it means a lot when a busy mom has a lot going and somebody just gives her a hand, and I don't know, maybe someday you'll fully realize what you did for me. Thank you.
Faith and Gilbert. I don't usually do this. But anyway, I just felt like the Lord wanted me to come up here and tell the flower story. I did Faith's flowers for her, and she was just like, oh, I don't really know what I want. Just she would be happy with anything. So we talked about it, and then she finally found the picture of flowers she did like, and so I kind of went on that with what she wanted, and I ordered roses and I ordered chrysanthemums. And so the boxes, I'm waiting a little bit anxiously for the boxes to come on Thursday morning. And they came, and one was this huge box that was like this big and this wide and like this thick. It was this huge. I didn't think about it, how big it was when I brought it in the house. And I'm there unpacking the mums, and the second layer I unpacked, and here were 3 bunches of lilies that I did not order. And I was like, what? Lilies in here? And so I called the company, and here the farmer got the labels mixed up. I was only supposed to get chrysanthemums, the white chrysanthemums, and the farmer got the 2 labels mixed up. So the unfortunate other person, I guess, just got mums without their lilies. And the neat thing about it was that they were the perfect color. I mean, it could have been any color, but it was just the perfect color for Faith's bouquets. And so it was just like a little touch from the Lord. So when you're in Mexico and maybe you feel a little lonely or homesick, just remember Jesus' word about the lilies and the context that it is in, like not to worry. And so I'll be with you. So thanks for your friendship to my daughters, and it's been nice to be a friend with you, and God bless you both.
Well, Faith, we are so happy for you. We're delighted that you found your love. And yeah, Gilbert, we want to welcome you to our family. It's been very good to get to know you, and I believe you will be the perfect husband for Faith. And yeah, we wish you many blessed years together and just the outpouring of God's love and blessing upon your union. It's been very special to have you as a daughter, Faith. You have blessed us in many ways. And yeah, I'm just very happy for you. So God bless you.
Yes, this is a very special day. I had to think of Isaac when he needed a wife. His father sent a camel train back to his homeland to get a wife. Well, it wasn't Gilbert's father that sent the camel train, but Gilbert sent a camel train, I guess a modern day camel train. And it came in the form of texts or WhatsApps. And I suspected that he was spying out the land, and it didn't take long until the truth came out. That's what he was doing. And we only met Gilbert, we heard about him and their family over a year ago, but we only met them last August. So this has taken place, and here's the climax of the get-together. We got to meet their family down there, spend some time together I think it was in August, first part of August. And it was a blessing to get to know him. And there's something that I had to think as I meditate on this. I was in the giving away giving away spirit today. It does something to us to recognize that God gives us children, and then He wants us to release them because they are His. And it's special. And so we totally release her to Gilbert now, and we wouldn't want it any other way. And so it's a blessing to know that Gilbert is the one that God sent. We were praying for somebody. We didn't know who it was. And here it just kind of seemed something happened when this request came from Gilbert. And I'll maybe say a little story. The girls were talking some time ago, and they were talking about how do you know when the right one asks? And I was just listening to what comes out here. And I don't know, did they come up with this themselves, or was it that somebody else told them? They said, a little rocket goes off in the heart. And I want to tell you, the rocket was launched. It was very plain when that happened.
So it came out in the form of a painting that Faith did. She sent him a t-shirt that it said on there, "You have my whole heart." God bless you.
Gilbert, we're glad for you. Gilbert has worked at our house. We're building a new house, and he's been doing a lot of carpentry work there. And we're glad to celebrate with you and rejoice with these families. Our desire is that you would complement each other and that the Lord would bless your families. And the Lord says that I'm the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. So I wish that for you, that every time you begin something, begin it with the Lord and end it with the Lord. That's something that will give you a lot of stability in your life. May the Lord bless you.
Well, Gilbert and Faith, your day has arrived. I was just thinking back to how this all started, and I had to think of a little bit more on those texts. After the Western trip, once in a while there'd be a text coming, and one time Faith would come to me, or several times she'd come to me and go, "Aaron, what does this mean? What does this mean?" And I mean, do you think he'll ever ask? And I said, after reading one of them once, I said, "Faith, it's only a matter of time." And I guess here we are today. So yeah, congratulations, Gilbert and Faith.
So congratulations to both of you. Excited, Gilbert, to have you in our family, and definitely stop by and visit us sometime. And I would love to come down and visit you all. We'll miss you around here, Faith. You've been a wonderful sister, and it's hard to see you go, but I'm very happy for you. Congratulations, both.
Talk about negative humor. Well, me and Gilbert are professionals at that. If I recall, it was about what would it be? A couple of months, only a few months ago, he was really proud, boasting of how awesome single life is, and how bored the married life could be, for the people that are married, right? And well, here we are. I guess he changed his mind, and it's always been good chatting with Gilbert. He's a easygoing, friendly fellow, and also has a serious side to him, which is also good. And well, recently it seemed like he was a little bit off, but we have hope and faith. And like it says in the Bible, with faith all things are possible. And I guess we can't all have faith, but well, at least not his faith. But we can't have faith too, right? All the best.
Hello, everybody. Wish you all God's blessing with what we've experienced here today. And I'm 83 years old now, almost 84. And just just very thankful for what we heard already. And I just felt like sharing a little with what I've experienced in my life. Now, me and my wife were married over 60 years ago, and we lived together till about three years ago. Her health started to fail, and the last morning, the last night that we slept together, well, we went to a doctor down in Indiana, southern Michigan anyway. We're down there, and we were, her health was failing towards the last. So we went back home, and he told us we should see another doctor. Well, we went home, slept together, and the next morning I helped her getting dressed, and she went out to the kitchen where Floyd here that is with me today was starting to get breakfast, and we ate breakfast together. And about as soon as we had eaten, she got up and was ready to make arrangements to go see another doctor, which was recommended by the one before. But she didn't get very far. She walked only a few steps and then fell down on the floor. And Floyd at first tried to help her, but we couldn't do anything, so the rescue squad was called in, and they tried to get her to breathe again, but everything was in vain. Her time was to leave. And I must say this, we had a very, how would you say, a very splendid life together. We married when we was right around 20 years old. We had 14 children. And they have all married. And except Floyd here, he's still with me. We're living together now. But what we heard here, I was just thankful for. I thought I should just share with the marriage we had together. Was just a very blessed life. And she was the type that, and what I wanted to share yet, this took place about 3 years ago when she died. It's almost a year after she left. I had a vision of her. I saw her with a dress on, and she spoke to me twice. She came over to me. I was still in bed, and she said, we had a discussion about something that happened the day before. She said, just discard that, we don't need it. But then she said one more thing. She said, love the brethren. And she disappeared. So she is in glory. And we had a very splendid life together. Because she was the type, if she didn't, even if I'd done something that she didn't agree with, she had a very pleasant way of talking. We had such a splendid life together that I wish the same thing for these people today and for everybody else. And this is something that it's really been in my mind. The last word she said is to love each other. Where that love is, Satan has no, he can't get a hold of people that have that love together. That is the door to heaven. And that's now, she's about 3 years ago that she left. And I just wish God's blessing to these who are married today, and all for everybody else. There's a day coming when I believe we will all see Jesus. And what a blessing. I've heard some people say we will know each other in heaven, and some say we don't. I don't know how that is, how it's going to be. That's not the main thing. But if we have that love that Jesus left when Jesus was on this earth, we know how Peter denied him. And we also, I guess, are all acquainted with what took place after they went fishing. They came in, you read that in the Bible there, when they came in from fishing, and Jesus had a fire going, and they bought some of their fish and they ate together. Then Jesus questioned the one that denied him, "Do you love me?" He said, "Oh yes, he loves him." He said, about the sheep anyway, and I can't just report it exactly how it is, but I guess you're all acquainted with it. Then Jesus asked him again. You know, Peter had denied him 3 times. He told him that was what would happen. Then he asked him again, "Do you love me?" And he answered again, "Yes. You know that I love thee." And he asked him the 3rd time, "Do you love me?" This is something I think is really something for every one of us, everyone to really realize what Jesus did there. And when he asked the 3rd time, Peter asked him, "Do you love me?" He said, "Thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee." He said, "Feed my sheep." When thou was young, when I can't quote it all, but he said, "Another will lead thee." So are we open? Are we open to God's leading? That is what we want to trust in. So I just wish God's blessing to this couple that came together here today, and for all of us, as far as that's concerned, there's nothing on this earth that is worth more than a married couple working together in love, the love that Jesus talked about. So I wish you all God's blessing. Hope to meet each other in heaven.
I guess I just want to underscore what Grandpa said here today. I guess my first memory of Faith, or what I recollect as her uncle, was 3 girls, kind of peas in a pod. It was Faith, Rhoda, and what's the other one? Hannah, right. Hannah and Faith, I couldn't tell apart. It was like, well, which one is which? And anyway, I guess Gilbert won't be confused, but I guess what I've experienced, I guess a few years that I've been married, the thing that I'm seeing is if God gives you children, they'll be your plumb line. children are our parents, us parents' plumb line. What they live out is pretty much what we put in. I just remember so well when we had strawberries. We worked hard. The children we had about a half-acre of strawberries, and they worked hard, and it was time for harvest, time to sell them, and I was, making the boxes, levels is that they're just full, and the children were just so generous. They were just wanting to serve, and they piled the boxes full, just like it says, in the Bible, you well pressed, shaken, running over. And that's the way it is. If children are really loved and cared for, they'll be generous. One of the things that they'll be generous. It'll just come out of them. And it's so much like Grandpa said here is when we begin to keep track and I've done enough. When are you gonna bring your end up? When that gets into the home, it'll be like 11. And so you're going to have to work on that. You feel like you've done enough. It's about time, so-and-so, and you know how it goes. That we don't keep track. Love covers. Love is not keeping track of necessarily how fair it is, but love gives wholeheartedly. We've heard that today again and again. It's wholeheartedness, and there you're also vulnerable, or however you say that. You open yourself up, and people can hurt you. Your trust. But without trust, without that wholeheartedness, what do you have? There's a bunch of people defending themselves, and that's not Christ. I just want to wish you that rooted and grounded in that love, that the fruit comes out if you are. God bless.
I forgot to mention one thing by way of announcement. For those people that have traveled a distance and outside of Lancaster County, you are welcome to be here for supper. We're going to be serving supper here at the park. And yeah, so you want to make that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if my tongue will get twisted if I try to do it in English, but I'll try. As Gilbert's cousin, I really enjoyed family gatherings when he was there, and sometimes they would tease him like when he would get married and stuff. And I remember him saying that he wanted to wait till he was older because if it was fun, then it was worth the wait, and if it was not, like if it was bad, then it was, he wouldn't have to live with his wife for so long. I guess he couldn't wait anymore now. Yeah, I'm very happy for you, and I wish you God's blessings.
We knew the Lambright family years ago. Had some good times together, and but I met Gilbert a couple of years ago. Spent quite a bit of time in Mexico, and he's just been a very good friend. Had some close talks, and sometimes when I was feeling down, he was just a very big encouragement to me. And I just want to wish you God's blessing, and I just hope that you have a long, happy married life, and looking forward to spending more time with you in Mexico.
Well, Faith and Gilbert, we're very happy for you. Very blessed to see how God has brought you together. And we'll miss you around here, Faith. We would love to come and visit you. I think a lot of people invited you to come back and visit, but we'd also love to come and visit you down there. So, it seems like a short while ago that I remember I was a little boy and there was a new baby that was born, and it was kind of the first one that I remember, kind of recall, because of my age, yeah. And she was born and her name was Faith, and I just remember that day so clearly, and now here we are. And it seems like a short time, also seems like a lot of things have happened between then and now. God is faithful, and He will lead you and guide you, and He has many blessings in store for you. We are excited, the journey of faith ahead of you, Faith and Gilbert.
Yeah, Faith, it's been very special having you as a sister-in-law. I remember when we first got married and moved back to the States, I didn't have a lot of family around. I remember telling Abner that Faith's personality seems more like my family. So there was something special about your personality, and just being with you, you've become close like a sister to me, and we will really, really miss you, and it's our dream to come and visit you.
I remember before I was married, you know, Faith would call me wondering, when are you coming home for supper? You know, if it was her turn to make supper or something, like she's wondering when I'm coming home and what time I'll be there. And I always liked response. And so we would talk a while on the phone just about that. You know, she'd be wondering when I'm coming home, and I'd say, you know, just give a response, something that she had to ask another question, and then back and forth we go. And I always enjoyed that. I haven't done it so much recently, especially since Gilbert took over. So, we love you, Gilbert. Welcome to the family. Blessings.
And yeah, I didn't, as far as Gilbert, it was when they first started getting to know each other, and you and your family were so far away, it's like, who's getting to know her? And yeah, we were a little bit skeptical, of course, because we really care about her, but I just want to say that I'm very blessed to have you as a brother-in-law now, and yeah, I'm so happy for both of you.
Yeah, I also agree. Yeah, it was a little bit scary not knowing you from Adam, if you want to say it that way. But wow, we are very blessed, and we just want to really welcome you to the family very much. We are very happy to have you join the Lambright family.
Thank you for sharing. It's been good. There's, I think Gilbert and Faith want to share something, but just before that, if there's someone else that didn't get a chance, then there's a chance now for you to come up. There's someone that still wants to say something.
I don't like this. I'm nervous. I'm so happy for you guys. Faith, I can't believe you're leaving. Gilbert, you have yourself an amazing woman. I was trying to think of a story with Faith. We have a lot of them, but the one that is my absolute favorite is when we were out in the village. She's just pretty awesome. Faith and I were both sick, and I'm a picky eater. I do not like dessert or any of that stuff, and I'm sick, and we're in this village, and we're supposed, in Africa, by the way. I was on the same set team as Africa, as Faith. I don't like this. this. Okay. And it's Faith. And when you get there in the village, they serve you these big bowls of food, and you're supposed to eat it. And this time we had 2 big bowls of food between 3 or 4 girls to eat. So Faith and I decided, okay, we'll get the smaller bowl because we're sick, and then we'll give the bigger bowl to the girls that are not sick. And so here I am, I grab my Gazette, I dip it in the soup, and I act like I'm chewing it, and I just throw it back into the next bowl or back into the bowl. Before I even put it in my mouth, I don't know, it was just the dumbest thing ever, and so I wouldn't eat it. And poor Faith is just here eating all this Gazette, and I'm acting like I'm eating it, and I'm not even eating it. I'm throwing it different places, back in the bowl, just going on, and she's just faithfully eating this Gazette. And I'm so sorry. I feel so guilty for having you go through that, and I think you were more sick than I was then. But oh, Faith, I'm so happy for you. Gilbert, you have yourself an awesome girl. These guys, I can't wait to go visit you in Mexico. Woo! But yeah, I just pray that the Lord continues to bless you in this new journey, and yeah, just keep being you, shining for Jesus. You're incredible. And Gilbert, I don't know you, but yeah, from what I hear of you, you're an awesome guy, and I'm so happy that Faith met you, and I wish these guys the best.
Well, at least you got that off of your conscience. Maybe there's some more people that need to do that, I don't know. But you can do that with them. And yeah, I'll give the time to Gilbert and Faith now. And just one more thing that I want to say is, when we were doing construction with my uncle at his house, Gilbert kept saying that he would probably come here for the wedding like 3 days before the wedding, or I don't know if he meant to start out driving 3 days before. But then all of a sudden, like 2 weeks, or was it almost 3 weeks before the wedding, all of a sudden then I kind of noticed that he was ready to go. And I didn't know if Faith was the one trying to get him to come earlier, but no, I don't think so, because as I understand, you surprised her. She didn't expect you that early, so good for you. Yeah, I'll give you the time then. And thank you for sharing, everyone that made it special. Thank you for coming, and may God bless you.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot to everyone that joined us this day. It's really special for us, and really special to have you as friends in our lives and family, and yeah, it's been a blessing to be together. And yeah, for all those that helped in making this day special, thanks. Special thank you to you, the cooks, and everyone that helped with it. So blessed to have you in our lives. And yeah, I think we'll close here, and after that, I guess everybody's dismissed or can do whatever. We might still come around and yeah, talk a little, visit with some of you. I know lots of people have traveled from far, and it's an honor to have every one of you here. So why wouldn't we, maybe y'all are kind of tired of sitting, we could stand up for a word of prayer and close in here. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this day, God. We thank you for the beautiful weather that you gave us that we've been asking you for, and it didn't rain, and God, we thank you for a beautiful place like this that reminds us of your goodness and the nature around us, and just your presence that is noticeable in each heart. I thank you for the friends and family that were able to join us this day. We pray that you give them a special blessing, each one of them, that you help them to also represent you as you would have us represent you. The bigger picture, God, I pray that we could all be here to glorify you with our lives. And I pray that you would bless each one as they travel back home and go about their work. God, I pray that you bless them for contributing to this wedding, and that you be with everyone. In Jesus' name we pray. Yeah, thanks a lot for everything.